There stood Jordan again, the same river, the same obstacle, the same question. Will you stop here, or will you keep following? 50 men stood watching from a distance, but only one man kept walking. Elisha understood something. The blessing wasn't on the shore. The blessing was beyond Jordan. And when the mantle touched the river, God made a way. I can see Elijah walking toward the river at the end of the road. The evening shadows growing longer, yet he carried heaven's load. Jordan stood there like a barrier, like it had so many times before. But God's promises aren't defeated by the rivers standing at the door. The prophet never doubted what the Father said to do. One touch of the mantle, and the river split in two. The mantle touched the river, and Jordan had to move. What God has spoken over you, the waters cannot refuse. Make a way, Lord, make a way, like you always used to do. The mantle touched the river, and heaven carried them through. 50 men stood watching from a distance far away, close enough to see the miracle, but too far to walk by faith. Elisha kept on following, though he didn't understand it all. Sometimes the greatest blessings come to those who answer heaven's call. The mantle touched the river, and Jordan had to move. What God has spoken over you, the waters cannot refuse. Make a way, Lord, make a way, like you always used to do. The mantle touched the river, and heaven carried them through. Some stop at the riverbank, some turn around in fear, some settle for what they already know and never draw near. But I want the double portion. I want everything God planned. So I'll follow where He leads me, with my life in His hands. The mantle was never about cloth. The mantle represented God's word. The mantle represented His promise. The mantle represented divine authority. And every time God's word meets your Jordan,
Jordan must move.
Jordan must move.
Fear must move.
Doubt must move.
Unbelief must
coming.
Move, Jordan, move.
God is still leading. I'm crossing over. The mantle
Touch the river.
and heaven open wide. One man crossed in obedience. One man was glorified. Oh, the mantle
Touch the river.
the promise came into view. And the God who led Elijah will make a way for you.
The mantle touch the river.
The man who touched the river. The river moved.
The river moved.
The promise remained. And faith crossed over. God had already opened the door, but my mind was still living in the room He brought me out of. I was free, but I still thought like a prisoner. I was forgiven, but I still called myself guilty. I was moving forward, but every thought kept pulling me backward. Then I understood. I could not enter a new life with an old mind. Something in me had to cross Jordan too. I left the place that He used to hold me, but the voices followed close behind. They kept repeating every failure like a record in my mind. I had freedom in my future, but still expected change each day. God had opened every prison, still I thought the old slave way. I kept waiting for disaster, even when the sky was clear. I called caution wisdom, but it was only hidden fear. My feet were walking forward, but my thoughts were looking back. God had placed a promise before me, still my mind expected lack. I couldn't take my old mind into my brand new life. Couldn't carry all that darkness where God was bringing light. I had to stop believing everything my pain had said. I couldn't take my old mind where the Spirit tried to lead. Israel walked out of Egypt, but Egypt followed in their speech. Every time the road grew harder, they forgot what God had preached. They had watched the sea divide, they had eaten heaven's bread. Still they talked like they were helpless, still they feared what lay ahead. And I saw myself among them. Every time I chose despair, I remembered all my troubles, but forgot that God was there. I couldn't take my old mind into my brand new life. Couldn't carry all that darkness where God was bringing light. I had to stop believing everything my pain had said. I couldn't take my old mind brand new opportunity, but believed I would still fail. Found people who truly loved me, still expected them to leave. God restored my home with mercy, but I waited for another fight. He gave peace inside my family, still I could not sleep at night. I was praying for a future while rehearsing yesterday. Then the Lord renewed my thinking and taught my heart another way. I stopped calling myself broken when the healer called me home. Stopped agreeing with the darkness when his light had touched my soul. I am not what happened to me. I am not my worst mistake. I am not the words they spoke when they tried to name my fate. I am not the fear that chased me. I am not the shame I knew. I am who the Lord has spoken. I am being made brand new. You can leave the old house and still carry its atmosphere. You can leave the broken relationship and still expect everyone to hurt you. You can leave the season of lack and still think there will never be enough. You can be forgiven and still punish yourself. But God did not only call you out of an old place, He called you out of an old identity. Let the word change your thoughts. Let grace change your expectations. Let God teach you how to think like someone He has already set free. Renew my mind, Lord. Change what I believe.
Take the fear of yesterday
Out of everything I see.
Renew my mind, Lord.
Let your truth become my side. I cannot carry wilderness thinking into my promised life. I couldn't take
My old mind
into my
brand new life.
I had to leave the fear behind and learn to walk by life. Now I believe the promise more than every voice of dread. I couldn't take my
Oh my,
where the Spirit came to lead. I think differently now. I speak differently now. I no longer call impossible what God has already allowed. The river changed my direction, but His word changed me inside.
I couldn't take my old mind
Into my brand new life.
I had crossed before, but I kept looking back. Every time life became difficult, I remember the old place as if it had treated me well. I forgot the chains, I forgot the tears, I forgot what it cost me to finally become free. But this time is different. I did not come to Jordan just to visit the other side. I came to stay. I'm not going back this time. I have walked this road in circles, made the same mistake again, prayed for God to break the cycle, then went running back to it. Every time the night grew heavy, I returned to what I knew, though the thing I called familiar was the thing that broke me too. But I have seen too much of mercy to keep choosing yesterday. God did not bring me through that river just to watch me turn away. The water closed behind me, the old road disappeared. What once controlled my future cannot hold me here.
I'm not going back this time.
I've come too far by grace. The river closed behind me, and promise stands before my face. I won't return to what destroyed me. I won't rebuild those chains. I'm not going back this time. I have been changed. Israel crossed into the promise with the ark before their eyes. 12 stones stood as a witness that the Lord had brought them by. Those stones said, do not forget him when tomorrow tests your faith. The God who opened up the river is still God on harder days. So I'm building my remembrance from the battles he has won. Every scar becomes a marker of the things he brought me from. I'm not going back this time. I've come too far by grace. The river closed behind me, and promise stands before my face. I won't return to what destroyed me. I won't rebuild those chains. I'm not going back this time. I have been changed. I'm not going back to that addiction that kept stealing from my home. I'm not going back to begging people for the love God gave my soul. I'm not going back to sleepless nights, believing fear would have the last word. I'm not going back to silent compromise when I know what God has said. I'm not going back to shame and hiding. I'm not wearing that old name. The person who walked into Jordan is not the one who left that place. I may still face temptation, I may still remember pain, but memory is not permission to become that person again. Burn the map that leads to bondage, close the door that pulls you back. Stop romanticizing prisons just because you know the path. You cried too much to leave that darkness. You fought too hard to become free. Do not trade the life God gave you for the change Do not confuse familiarity with destiny. The old life may still call your name. The old habit may still know your weakness. The old relationship may still promise that things will be different. The enemy may remind you of who you used to be, but the river has already closed. You do not owe your past another opportunity to destroy you. God brought you out.
Now keep walking.
No turning back.
No turning back.
No turning back.
The cross before me.
The cross before me.
The old life at my back.
The old life at my back.
No turning back.
No turning back.
No turning back.
No turning back.
Grace brought me over, and I'm not going back.
I used to think the enemy would always come looking dangerous. But sometimes he comes looking comfortable. Sometimes he says, "You've gone far enough. You've suffered enough. Just stay where things feel familiar."
And I almost listened. I almost built my home on the wrong side of what God promised me,
Because the land looked good. But good is not always God.
I found a place where I could manage a little peace, a little room. It wasn't where the Lord had called me, but it felt safer than pushing through. I told myself this must be enough now. I've been fighting for too long. But deep inside his voice kept saying, "Child, this is not where you belong." What looked like rest was fear dressed up in peace. What felt like shelter was slowly burying me. Comfort almost cost me my promise. Easy almost made me stay. I nearly traded God's tomorrow for what looked good today. I had enough to keep surviving, but not enough to make me free. Comfort almost cost me my promise, but his voice kept calling me. Reuben saw the grass was greener. Gad saw cattle could be fed. They saw blessing with their natural eyes, but the promise lay ahead. And I have done the same thing, Father. Chose what I could understand, held on tightly to the shoreline, while you pointed to the land. Comfort almost cost me my promise. Easy almost made me stay. I nearly traded God's tomorrow
for what looked good today. I had enough to keep surviving, but not enough to make me free. Comfort almost cost me my promise, but his voice kept calling me. I stayed too long in broken places, because at least I knew the pain. Stayed around the same old people who kept pulling me back again. I prayed for change, but feared the changing. Asked for doors, but feared the key. Wanted freedom without leaving what was slowly killing me. Sometimes the chains don't feel like chains at all. Sometimes we call it peace, because we're scared to hear the call. Good enough can steal your future. Safe enough can stop your growth. Familiar can become a prison when God has called you from the coast. I don't want half of what you promised. I don't want almost, I want all. If you are leading past this river, give me faith to leave it all.
Some of us are not trapped by the devil.
We are trapped by what feels familiar. We know the relationship is wrong, but we are afraid to be alone. We know the habit is destroying us,
Oh,
but we are afraid of life without it.
oh,
We know God is calling us higher,
oh.
but higher means leaving something behind. Today, I refuse to build my future on the wrong side of Jordan. I will not let comfort cost me my calling.
I'm moving on,
I'm moving on.
I'm moving on.
I won't settle here no more.
I'm crossing over.
I'm crossing over.
There is something more in store.
There is something more in store.
Letting go,
I'm letting go
I'm letting go.
of everything that made me stay. The promise is still waiting, and I'm walking there today.
Comfort almost cost me my promise.
Fear almost chose my home
I'm nearly built beside the river,
and called that place my own.
but God awakened something in me.
Said you were made for more than this.
Comfort almost cost me my promise,
But obedience led me in.
I won't trade tomorrow for today.
I won't let fear decide my way.
If God is calling,
I will go. There's more beyond the life I know.
comfort almost cost me my promise.
But grace would not let me remain. I crossed the line between my comfort and everything God had ordained. Good was not enough. Safe was not enough. Familiar was not enough, because God had promised me more. I found a place.
I searched for another road. I called everybody I thought could help. I looked to the left, I looked to the right. But every door was closed and Jordan was still standing in front of me. That was when God taught me something. He does not need an existing road to take you where He promised. Sometimes there is no way until God makes one. I had bills lying on the table and no answer on the phone. Every door I tried was closing, and I felt completely alone. The doctor gave me his opinion. My family didn't know what to say. I stood before an empty future with no road leading my way. But in the silence of that midnight, I heard something in my soul. You don't have to see the pathway, you just need to trust who knows. The river may be rising, the night may hide the sun, but God is never finished when everybody says it's done. There was no way until God made one. No bridge, no road, no sign, but the same hand that moved old Jordan reached down and rescued mine. When every answer disappeared and every human plan was gone, there was no way until God made one, and He made one all alone. Joshua stood before the waters with a nation at his back. No engineer could build the crossing, no map could show the track, but the ark went down before them, and the priests obeyed the word. The river learned that day forever, every current answers God, and the same God of that morning still walks into our pain. He can open doors in trouble and make deserts bloom again. There was no way until God made one. No bridge, no road, no sign, but the same hand that moved old Jordan reached down and rescued mine. When every answer disappeared and every human plan was gone, there was no way until God made one, and He made one all along. I have seen Him send provision at the hour I had no more. I have watched Him heal a friendship I thought could never be restored. I have seen Him calm my children when confusion filled our home. I have felt Him break the darkness when my faith was almost gone. He did not always change it quickly. He did not always tell me when, but every time I reached the ending, His beginning met me there again. He makes roads through impossible places. He brings rivers out of stone. He sends ravens with provision when you think you're all alone. He can open prison doors.
He can calm the raging sea. And the God who made a way for them is still making one for me.
Maybe you cannot see the answer tonight. Maybe the money is not there. Maybe the report still looks bad. Maybe your family is still divided. Maybe the door you prayed for has not opened yet. But do not confuse, I cannot see a way. With God cannot make a way. Your limitation is not His limitation. Your closed door is not His final word. The God who opened Jordan has not lost His power. Make a way, Lord. Make a way where my eyes see nothing. Let your word have the final say. Make a way, Lord. Make a way. You did it for your children. And you're still the same today. There was no way until God made one. No strength left in my hands, but mercy built a road before me where I could finally stand. The trouble said, this is the ending. But heaven said, keep moving on. There was no way until God made one. And now I'm walking on. No way became a highway. No hope became a song. No strength became a testimony when the hand of God came strong. There was no way until God made one, and He is making one right now.
I kept asking God to take me forward, but I was still holding on to everything. Some things did not survive the crossing because they were never meant to enter the promise to everything behind me. Old pain, old habits, old voices, old versions of myself. I wanted a new life without releasing the old one. But when I came to Jordan, I understood I could not cross and carry everything with me. I had to leave something behind. I carried every disappointment like a suitcase through the years. Every word that ever wounded me, every night I cried those tears. I said that I had forgiven, but I kept the record in my heart. I asked the Lord to move me forward while I held tightly to the past. Then He brought me to the river where the old road had to end, and I heard Him say, release it if you want to live again. I could not reach tomorrow with yesterday around my feet. Some things had to stay behind me before my soul could be free. I had to leave something behind before I crossed into my new life. The fear, the shame, the old mistakes, the pain I carried every night. I could not take those chains with me where mercy called my name. I had to leave
something behind, and I have never been the same. Israel left the wilderness, but the wilderness lived in their minds. They had walked away from Pharaoh, still they missed the chains sometimes. And I know that kind of bondage, when the prison feels like home, when the thing that nearly broke you is the thing you won't let go. But God did not bring me this far to keep me who I used to be. He did not open up the river just to carry Egypt into me. I had to leave something behind before I crossed into my new life. The fear, the shame, the old mistakes, the pain I carried every night. I could not take those chains with me where mercy called my name. I had to leave something behind, and I have never been the same. I had to leave that conversation that kept poisoning my peace. Had to stop returning to the places where my weakness used to feed. Had to leave the need for answers. Had to give up being right. Had to place my plans before Him and let faith lead me through the night. I lost some things while crossing, but I found what mattered most. I lost the weight that held me down and found the hand that held me close. Leave the anger at the shoreline, leave the guilt beneath the stone, leave the name they used to call you. You don't have to wear it home. Leave the habit that enslaved you, leave the fear that made you hide. What God is building in your future needs a freer heart inside. Not everything you lose is a loss. Some things are deliverance. Some friendships were only connected to the person you used to be. Some habits survived because you kept feeding them.
Some pain remained.
Some pain remained
Because you kept
reopening the wound. But today you are crossing over.
leave the shame.
Leave the bitterness, leave the fear, leave the old identity. You do not have to carry what Jesus already carried for you.
I'm leaving it here.
I'm leaving it now.
I'm leaving it now.
I've carried this burden long enough somehow. I'm crossing with freedom.
I'm crossing with freedom.
I'm crossing with grace.
I'm crossing with grace.
The old life is ending, a new one awaits. I had to leave something behind before I entered what God planned. I had to loosen every burden and put my future in His hands. The river washed away the footprints of the person I had been. I had to leave something behind so God could lead me in. I left my fear beside the river. I left my shame beneath the tide. I left the voice that said I'd never change and cross to the other side. I may not have all I started with, but I have peace within. I had to leave something behind before my new life could begin. I didn't lose myself at Jordan. I lost what was keeping me from becoming who God called me to be.
Night and I stood by the river, and everything in me said turn back. The waters looked too deep, the current looked too strong, and fear kept whispering, stay where it's safe. But the promise of God was never behind me. And every man in the Bible, whoever touched the promise, had to cross something first. I walked through deserts of waiting, carried burden nobody could see, tried to hold on to what felt familiar, but Egypt kept holding me. Then the voice of God came calling, said, son, don't settle here.
There's a land flowing with mercy,
But you won't reach it
standing
in fear.
the river was rising.
Night was closing in, but the word went before me, and that's where my faith begins. The promise is over Jordan. I hear heaven calling my name. There may be waters before me, but God always makes a way.
I won't stay on
This side crying when mercy waits beyond the stream. The promise is over Jordan, and faith will carry me. Priest stepped into the water before the river rolled away. No sign, no bridge, no pathway, just obedience and faith. Some stayed where it felt comfortable, watching promise pass them by,
but I'd rather walk through deep waters
then live my whole life wondering why. The promise is over Jordan. I hear heaven calling my name. There may be waters before me, but God always makes a way.
I won't stay on this side
Crying when mercy waits beyond the stream. The promise is over Jordan, and faith will carry me. Writing, Jordan is where fear dies. Jordan is where the old man stays buried. Jordan is where faith finally walks. Elijah crossed Jordan, and heaven opened. Joshua crossed Jordan, and the promise began. David crossed Jordan and escaped destruction. Maybe your miracle is waiting on the other side too. Cross over,
cross over,
can't stop now.
cross over,
Cross over.
cross over,
God didn't bring you this far
cross over.
to leave you here. The promise is over Jordan. I can almost see the other side. The same God who split the waters is still walking by my side. Though the enemy says
Turn backward,
fate says keep moving on. The promise is over Jordan, and the river won't be there long. Just keep walking. Just keep believing. The promise is over Jordan. The river didn't open first. The priest didn't see dry ground first. The miracle wasn't waiting on the shore. God said, move. And when their feet touched the water, heaven touched the river. Sometimes we're asking God to show us everything before we obey. But faith doesn't wait for sight. Faith steps into the water first. I've spent so many years waiting for every answer to appear, wanting God to draw the whole map before I ever move from here. But the Lord don't always work that way. His promises are often concealed. He asks for trust before the blessing, and obedience before it's revealed. The river stood before me like a mountain in my way, but God's voice kept saying softly, child, take one step today.
Step into the water first,
even when you cannot see. The God who made a path for Joshua will make a path for me. I don't need to know tomorrow, I just need to trust His word. Step into the water first and let faith do what is learned. The priest carried the ark of glory, the presence of the living King. The waters kept on rushing till obedience touched the stream. The moment their feet reached Jordan, something started changing there. What looked impossible a second ago began to move before their prayer.
step into the water first,
Even when you cannot see, the God who made a path
for Joshua
will make a path for me. I don't need to know tomorrow, I just need to trust His word. Step into the water first and let faith do what is learned. The walls won't fall before the march, the sea won't split before the rod, Jordan won't move before the step. That's the way of God. The blessing follows obedience, the miracle follows faith, the promise follows those who trust what God has already said. hear the Spirit saying, stop waiting for certainty. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting for every question to be answered. If God spoke it,
walk toward it.
If God promised it,
move toward it.
The river may still be flowing, but the word of God is greater than the current.
Step into the water first.
Though the river may seem wide,
the one who holds creation
is standing by my side.
I won't live
my life on shorelines, watching promises deferred. I'll step into the water first and stand upon His word. Step by step, day by day, the river moves when faith obeys.
Step into the water first.
They told me the river was too deep. They told me the current was too strong. They told me nobody crosses Jordan without losing something. But what they didn't understand is that every promise God ever gave me was waiting on the other side. Jordan ain't just water. Jordan is fear. Jordan is obedience. Jordan is the place where faith has to walk before the miracle appears. And if God said cross, then somewhere beneath those waters, He already made a way. The hardest part was not the whole journey. It was the first step. The moment when nothing had changed yet. The river was still flowing. The fear was still talking. The answer had not appeared, but God had spoken. And I learned that sometimes the miracle does not meet you while you are standing still. Sometimes it meets you in the step. I stood there with 1,000 questions and a heart too tired to try. I had failed enough to fear beginning, and I had cried enough to hide. I kept waiting to feel ready, kept asking for a clearer sign. But every time I prayed for courage, the Lord kept saying, move this time. I thought faith would feel like confidence, like every doubt would disappear. But faith was simply choosing forward while my whole soul wrestled fear. The water had not opened, the road had not appeared, but obedience took one step, and heaven met me there. The hardest step
was the first one.
The rest was covered by grace.
I trembled when I touched the water.
Then God opened up a place.
I didn't know how far I'd make it.
I only knew I had to start. The hardest step
was the first one,
but God was waiting in the dark. The priests came down to Jordan with their ark upon their shoulders. The river did not bow before them while they watched it from the border. They had to touch the current, they had to trust the spoken word. And when their feet obeyed the promise, the impossible finally turned. The water rose like water
beneath their feet. God had hidden their next pathway inside the step of their belief. The hardest step
Was the first one.
the rest was covered by grace.
I trembled when I touched the water.
Then God opened up a place.
I didn't know how far I'd make it.
I only knew I had to start. The hardest step was the first one, but God was waiting in the dark. The hardest step was making that phone call, saying, I can't do this alone. The hardest step was walking from the habit that had made my weakness home. The hardest step was saying, I forgive you, though the wound was still alive. The hardest step was trying one more morning when I had lost the will to fight. The hardest step was opening my Bible after months of staying far. But when I moved 1 inch toward mercy, grace came running to my heart. I did not have to see the ending, I just had to trust the guide. The God who called me to the water had already crossed the other side. One step can break a cycle. One step can change a home.
One step can start the healing.
When you have carried pain too long,
One step can end the hiding.
one step can answer grace.
One step
Of true obedience can open up a way. You may not be ready for the whole journey today, but you may be ready for one honest step. Make the call, tell the truth, ask for help. Open the Bible again, walk away from what is destroying you. Return to the place of prayer. You do not have to understand every mile ahead. Just obey God in the step that is in front of you. The first step may feel small, but heaven knows where it leads. One step, Lord, give me grace for one step. I don't need the whole road, just enough light for the next.
One step, Lord.
Though my knees may shake, I believe the God who called me will meet me in the step I take. The hardest step
Was the first one.
but it did not stay that way. Grace kept meeting
Every footstep.
and strength came day by day. Now I look back
Get that river.
and thank God I chose to start. The hardest step
Was the first one.
but it led me to a brand new heart. I took one step, then mercy took me farther. I gave God my weakness, and He became my power. The water looked impossible until obedience began.
The hardest step
Was the first one, but God was holding my hand. I thought I needed strength for the whole crossing, but God only asked me
for the next step.
Fear never told me that God was unable. It only kept asking me, what if you fail? What if you lose everything? What if the water doesn't move? Fear showed me every reason to stay, but faith reminded me of one reason to move. God had spoken, and when the voice of fear fought against the voice of God, I had to decide which one I believed.
Fear told me stay where you are now. At least you know this kind of pain. Said don't believe another promise. You've been disappointed once again. It showed me every past mistake, every door that closed before, then whispered, why would this time differ? Don't take one step toward that shore. But underneath the sound of worry, another voice was calling me, saying, child, the river cannot hold you. When my word has made you free. Fear kept showing me the water, faith kept showing me the Lord. One was speaking from my feelings, one was standing on his word. When fear told me to stay, faith told me to move. I couldn't see the road ahead, but I knew the voice was you. My hands were shaking, but my heart still chose your way. I crossed because you called me when fear told me to stay. Jordan overflowed its borders. There was no pathway they could see. A nation stood between the wilderness and everything they were called to be. The river looked much stronger than the people standing there, but God had never asked the water for permission to take them anywhere. The ark went down before them, and the priest stepped in the tide. What fear called an impossible crossing, God called the other side. When fear told me to stay, faith told me to move. I couldn't see the road ahead, but I knew the voice was you. My hands were shaking, but my heart still chose your way. I crossed because you called me when fear told me to stay.
Fear spoke through the doctor's report. Fear spoke through the bills unpaid. Fear spoke when the phone stopped ringing and every plan I had was delayed.
Fear told me I would lose my family. Fear said I would never change. Fear told me my best days were behind me and my prayers had been in vain. But the God who stood with Joshua was standing in my room. He said, I am not trapped by trouble, and fear cannot decide your future. I stopped measuring his promise by the pressure that I saw. The river may have looked enormous, but the river was not God. Fear said,
You're not strong enough.
God said,
I will be your strength.
Fear said,
You have come too far.
God said,
I will make the way.
Fear said,
We'll drown out there.
God said,
Put your feet inside.
fear kept talking about the water. God kept talking about the other side.
Fear is not always a sign that you are going the wrong way. Sometimes fear becomes loud because you are standing at the entrance of change. You may feel afraid and still obey. You may have questions
And still move
you may tremble,
and still trust God.
Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is deciding that what God said is greater than what fear predicts. I'm moving while I'm trembling. I'm trusting while I wait. I'm walking through the questions because I know that you are faithful. Fear will not control me. Fear will not choose my road. The God who opened Jordan is the one who holds my soul. When fear told me to stay, faith told me to move. I still didn't know what waited there, but I knew that you were true. The river opened underneath the step I feared to take. I crossed because you called me. When fear told me to stay,
Fear said, turn around. Grace said,
come ahead. Fear showed me the river. Faith remembered what you said. I may have crossed while trembling, but I did not cross alone. When fear told me to stay,
your voice led me home. I was afraid, but I obeyed anyway. And when I reached the water, I discovered that God had already gone before me.